G'day you bloody legends, how you going? I'm Danger Tuckerman, and in my last vlog, I went hunting in the Akila savannah and learned about getting initiated into the freestyle ranges because, well, I'm having some real problems getting enough dollary dues to fund me exploration. We're not quite self-sufficient yet, that's for sure. Since I don't qualify for the doll, I'm gonna have to go out and get some part-time work busting pirates and maybe rustle some loot from some of those lawless locals floating around. I do want to finish my survey of Akila, but I might have to get a bit creative as we go to get enough muns to pay for bullets and meds. This bloke behind me here is one of me 5 fans, I think it is now, so we're moving up, We might give him his first field trial today as well, maybe. Take him out and see what he's got. I never quite caught his name. He just calls himself my adoring fan, so I might just call him Ado. You know, short for adoring. Alright, ladies and gents, let's bloody get amongst it. It's a bit dark on this side of the planet. I've already had a kipper, so I'm going to head over to the other side. The good thing about having a spaceship is whenever you want it to be day, you could just go to the other side of the planet and it's day. Brilliant, eh? See, here we are in the night, and I can just pop over here for a squiz, and, you know, it's bloody daytime. It's great. We're probably going to check out the Coniferous forests and maybe also a bit of frozen plains as well. I do have a little bit of ammo, but not much, so we're going to have to take a short expedition and hopefully make it a profitable one if we can. So let's go check out the Coniferous forest first.
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
Don't speak too soon, mate. Oh, no, I'm not just kidding. Just yanking your chain. We're all right. This thing's on autopilot anyway. I don't even fly it half the time. Look at that, mate. Look at the bloody majesty of the... Oh, we already got some beasties coming to say hello. Oh, look at the coloration on those buggers. Very nice. Ugh. So, you tell me anything about yourself? Like, you got a name or anything, Ado?
Oh, I'm not that interesting.
Uh-huh.
I like coffee, I like tea, and I like worshipping the ground you walk on. Well, you technically don't walk. Angels tend to glide.
Alright, well, that's pretty normal. I'm kind of used to this sort of thing, to be honest. Not so much these days, but just you. But, you know, back in the day. Now, this isn't like a romantic thing, is it? No, not that I'm against that, but, you know, I just got out of a bad relationship.
Oh, don't worry. My love for you is completely platonic. Unbreakable? Yes. Unyielding? Absolutely. Romantic? Oh, God, no. I would never sully something so pure with something so ordinary.
We can't romance the adoring fan, folks. Dang. He looks disgusted by the implication. All right then, mate. You know, do you have like a gun or something? Because I don't really have any spares to give you, to be honest. So we're just gonna be making do with whatever you got on you right now. All right, mate. Let's get out there. Why don't you come with us for a spell?
How close should I follow you? 2 meters behind? 1 meter? Less than 1 meter?
Let's go with the...
I just want to make sure you've got enough space, emotionally.
Let's go with the... let's go with the more than 2 meters, please, mate.
Okay. You won't even know I'm here.
Good. All right, mate, let's go. So today I want to try and finish my survey of Akila. Well, Danger Tuckerman's survey of Akila. And that's going to involve some trips to the Coniferous forest, the icy lands to get any other species that might be in those areas that we haven't seen yet. And there's still a few that we potentially haven't scanned in the savannah, so we might have to head back there as well. We shall see, but we'll see what's around us here. And the main thing, though, is going to be to try and make our trips a bit more profitable from now on. Just scanning the local areas to see what's around us. So that might indeed involve hitting some points of interest where we could get some loot. And if that is not doing enough, then we might have to go and take on some of those freestyle ranger missions to try and get a few extra credits to rub together, you know? So we'll see how we go. But as Danger said, let's get amongst it. We've got some of the local wildlife here. Why don't we give Ado a bit of his first test, shall we? Here we go. I'll rile it up for him. Let's see how we go here. What you got? So he's got a pistol, it looks like. All right, Ado. Oh, it's chuffing off. It's chuffing off. Let's see if I can finish it off then. Ah, bugger. Oh, here we go. Here's a proper test for Ado. All right, mate. Yo, you gonna get it? He's gonna go for it. I'll be curious to know how Ado goes with sneaking and roaming around, and whether he ends up causing us any issues, or whether he is a trusty, faithful companion we can have by our side. Let us know what you think about his performance after today's initiation test. We gotta be a bit careful of these Ashta though. They are rather dangerous. But one of me fans last week's vlog let me know about I could use me jetpack in a better way. And look at me go now. Woohoo! I'm zooming. It's going to speed up our travels around the land and hopefully, oh no, blimey, keep us away from some dangerous beasties as well, as long as we have boost charge. So if you rebind your jetpack hotkey to an alternate hotkey, in addition to spacebar, you can do a more lateral boost that gives you a lot more distance and speed compared to using the spacebar, which is a bit more up, a bit more vertical. So you can do a bit more of a horizontal burst. I'll show you what that looks like in here. So we've bound it to left alt in addition to the jump key. So when we use space, I'll just run along here and do it this way. When we use space, we kind of do a more upwards one like that, but when we use the alternate binding, we go much further and faster, especially in other directions, like changing directions and things like that, as long as we have boost. But we don't have a ton of boost right now because we just got a basic boost pack and don't have any upgraded skills. Alright, these elite Ashta are a bit dangerous. It takes a bit of ammo to kill them, but our buddy doesn't cost ammo. He supplies his own ammo, and we do occasionally loot some stuff that's a bit more valuable off them. There's the cork degenerative tissues, which is like 240 credits, and then there's the better ones, the alien DNA that you get occasionally as well. And those are worth like 1,000 credits. Of course, cell ratios are a bit lower than that. Alright, so my scanner's picking up some interesting local terrain off in these directions here, so we might go check some of those out first, and then maybe, you know, so that we can make some credits, we'll go check out one of these structures and see if there's any local ruffians that we can show what for and do a bit of foraging of their supplies. Any supplies we manage to pick up off off others that we manage to forage will save us a lot of credits in the long run. I want to try and avoid the Ashtas if we can. We already have our survey data on them. Oh, it looks like I went to the wrong spot of the planet because it's already night again. Crikey. I don't really love the idea of traveling around here at night, but it's a bit too early to go back to the plane. I just had a nap. Look at that view though. Oof. Gorgeous. Is that... Do I just see gunfire? Oh, I don't like the sounds of that. What is that? I can hear something terrifying in the distance and a lot of gunfire. So someone's fighting something nasty out there. And we got this Ashta. Looks like Ado's dealing with this Ashta here. I'm going to see if I can get up on here and help him out. But then there's this nasty creature my scanner identifies as a buzz runner over there. You alright down there, Ado? You alright, mate? Well, we're really putting him through his paces today. Oh, shit. Forward. Well, I'm in optimal shotgun range, incidentally. I kind of slid down the hill there. Yeah, we got him. He doesn't know what to do. He's confused. Excellent. The Ashta are a different color around here. Wildlife is known to do that, to have different colored pelts or skin depending on the region they're in to better blend into their environments, and the Ashta around here are green in these forests. Kind of interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of gunfire coming from this direction over there. That is very concerning. We may not want any part of that. We're still finding our legs out here, and well, I only got one life to live. I can't be chucking it away. Let's see what we can see. We'll move up this hill and see, because I mean, it could also present an interesting opportunity for us. A bunch of people have sorted each other out, so to speak. I don't know what happened to that other creature. It looked pretty nasty. Well, this is not what I planned, roaming around here in the dark, but so be it. We'll see how we go. Oh, shit. Alright, it's just some of the grasshoppers. They're not too bad. I might take him out. He's collapsed. Put him out of his misery, poor bugger. There we go. Crikey, mate, I feel a renewed sense of purpose. Like, me adventures have taught me a few things. Alright, let's see what we're going to take for our level up today. Yes! Alright. Oh man, so many choices. If I'm going to go hunt this pirate bounty to get into the... I was going to say the Texas Rangers, the Freestar Rangers, same thing. We might need to take targeting control systems. It'll help us a lot in any space battles. And also, if we just randomly get caught in any, having that will help us a lot as well. Starting work on leveling it would also be good. Looks like we can get the next tier in stealth, which would be a pretty good idea as well to keep us alive. There's also wellness. We did take medicine already, so we're pretty good there. And things like surveying stuff are a little bit more luxury. I'm a bit more worried about things that are going to keep me alive. And I don't know how soon I'm going to get another level, so I might take the targeting control systems. Doesn't help us right now, but will very soon. And I am deathly afraid of dying in space in this game. So this run definitely could end in space, and that would be an unfortunate upset for Mr. Tuckerman. So we'll go ahead and take that one. All right. So the gunfire was coming... Oh, I'm very worried about what's over there. I have my suspicions. I do have my suspicions. So you'll see these crystals here. Strange natural formations like this are often unique geology of planets, and we can go give those a scan. That sort of information could be, well, quite valuable to interested parties. So we definitely want to get out and scan that. There's at least 2 unique sorts of points of interest, for want of a better term, here on Akila that we could scan, and that'll need to be done as part of our full survey data. All right, I see some of the grasshoppers up there. See quite a few of them, and what is that with them? Might just be a rock. These things are looking all kinds of panicked over here, though. I don't think it's one of the grasshoppers. Alright, I want to get close enough to scan this thing. But I did see something rather nasty looking in the area. Oh, shit. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's a bloody terramorph. Oh, shit. Oh, mate. Never in the production of my show did we ever come up against a terramorph. Oh god, I think it's caught wind of us. We are not going to be sticking around to deal with that thing. We do not have the firepower to take one down. They are weak to things like toxic gas, grenades and mines. Maybe some other things, but conventional firearms like we have right now are going to be woefully ineffective on it. And I'm guessing those bullets earlier that we saw whizzing through the night sky were aimed at it and were being very ineffective. So I'm assuming there's some corpses around here somewhere. I do really want to try and scan this point of interest, so I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, but we are going to have to be very, very careful about it. And if that terramorph catches wind of us, we are going to need to chuff off in a real hurry. I can't get a bead on what it is, but maybe from this hill over there, I might be able to get a better view. I'm just gonna back it up and go around. I guess if worst comes to worst, we could always... No. I can't sacrifice one of my only fans. I got so few of them. I was just saying, it could be one of those situations where I don't have to outrun the Terramorph, I just have to outrun Ado. But, we can't do that to him. I've heard tell that these Terramorphs have mind control powers and strange magics. It's hard to separate myth from legend from reality, but... You know, I don't really want to be the one to try and figure that puzzle out right now. All right, we're gonna approach from this hill here and see if we can scan whatever it is. It's made a nest in whatever this strange natural formation. Seems to have made a nest in the area. But if I can just creep up over this hill, shh, shh, I can maybe just see what it is. Oh, here we go. We've got more of those crystalline structures in there. Bloody is, mate. It looks like it has taken some damage. If we can just get a right angle, we might be able to get a scan on this and then just, you know, creep away before the Terramorph is any the wiser. Even if I theoretically could hunt this thing right now, oh, you have so little ammo. That would definitely be a major problem for us. So it looks like there's some benzene vents in the area, and the Terramorph has definitely made its nest in this area here. It looks like it's hunting the grazing grasshoppers. There it goes. Let's watch it. It just took it down in one swipe. Crikey. Truly fearsome. I would love to eat one day, but I don't think today's that day. Part of being a survival man is knowing when something's about to whoop your ass. Crikey, you see that? Destroying the local grasshopper populace. So we're gonna just respect the nature and back right away. Respectfully backing away. Sometimes respectfully backing away from some wildlife is indeed the wisest course of action. Mate, it was beautiful in a terrifying sort of way, and I live for these moments, getting out here and seeing some truly wild wildlife like that. I know the Terramorphs are considered a menace to humanity and whatnot, destroying colonies and things like that, but can't help but respect a beast as fearsome and ferocious as that. Alright, now that we've left the Terramorph well and truly behind, come up on what looks like a series of natural vents, geysers, if you will. So we're definitely going to suss this out. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like there's any Terramorphs in this area. There's a very strange red glow coming from just over this little horizon here. And this is one of the things we'll need to scan for our full survey data. Let's creep on up carefully. We don't know what might have moved into the area. Whoa, look at that. And we probably don't want to get too close to that, I don't think. Anything that glows that bright is not good for your health. We'll go ahead and give that a scan there. Looks like the thingamajig here says ancient Ortet nodule. This is one of the ruderal plant masses from which the local vegetation is derived. I have chanced a little bit of a closer look here for you though. Look at that. Disgusting, but also beautiful in its own right. Just like all nature. Makes me retch a little bit in the back of my throat though. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Here we go. Here's some more of those root structures. Here we go, the exposed root systems. Symbiotic plants and fungus form a nodule in the root network. There we go, wow. I never seen a site like that before. It sure is something. I'm definitely not going to get too close to it though. Nor probably those vents. I think that'd be wise. Looks like we've come across a new plant life that we haven't seen yet. In addition to the boring old trees. This rather prickly looking fella right here. Look at that. Ain't he something? Let's give him a scan. He's a chill hook. We're gonna have a look at a few more. I'm gonna chance a little bit of a harvest here. Just oh crikey, me neck is. Nah, just kidding. It was fine. Looks like the sap of this beastie here is toxic. You don't want to eat that, but we might be able to make something from it anyway. Very nice. So there's some more of those crystalline structures up ahead. So far, no Terramorph sightings though, but I'll suss it out and see if we can get a closer look this. Oh crikey. Okay, it's just one of the grasshoppers. As far as I can tell. Also want to try and finish me surveying of these chill hooks. We might need to take this fella out here though before we can. There we go. There's still more wildlife in the area, but that should give us a clean look at this. You know, I'm glad I didn't try for the one with the Terramorph at it, because it looks like we have an easier time getting close to this one here. It was possibly something nasty living in the area. Yeah, see, it looks like the crystals were disguising a strange pool. We might be able to get up closer and have a scan, but I noticed some scat here from a rather large beastie. Quite the collection. The best way to find out a little bit more information is just to get elbow deep in it and just have a root around. Looks like there's some useful biological matter in there that we can make use of later, maybe in some cooking, or maybe in some more industrial applications. But thankfully, any Terramorphs or any other large beasties that might have been in this area seem to have moved on. That's good. Oh, crikey. Oh. Looks like old mate here wasn't too lucky. Whatever used to be living here got the better of him. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. But there's no sense letting their valuables go to waste. Just had a few credits in their pocket. Otherwise, maybe we'll give them an honorable burial here. Ah, fellow survivalist who couldn't quite cut it out in the wilderness. Such a shame to see. I'll give him the traditional survivalist burial. There we go. Rest well, fellow survivalist. Be at peace now. And while we're here, let's have a scan of this. Crystalline matrix. Magma percolates mineralized groundwater, producing massive crystals and clusters forming from a central source. This pool here. And they seem to attract some nasty beasties from time to time. Survival Oh, mate, you okay? I didn't even hear you over here. You alright, buddy?
Hey, you...
You're still alive. Crikey. Mate, is there anything I can do for you? I'm sorry to say your friend didn't make it. Maybe I shouldn't have threw them in the water. He might have wanted to bury them herself. Anyway, I think she fell in there and drowned or something. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh God, can you help me, please? I need to get to my ship, and I can't do it alone. We got attacked by some local predators. I managed to bunker down here, but now I've no way out. There's too many out there. I'll get mauled to pieces if I even try to make it alone. But you seem like you're capable. You up for a quick rescue?
Oh my God, he doesn't even know who I am, but he just knows that I'm capable just by looking at me. Mate, you are an excellent judge of character. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Look, here, I have some medical training, some basic medical training. I can put a band-aid on or two. I'll see what I can do for you, and then we'll take you to your ship, all right, mate? You all right?
Then let's do this. My ship's not too far from here. I'll mark it on your scanner, and we can book it together.
Yeah, let's go, mate. Come on. Ups-a-daisy. Ugh. There you go. Bloody legend. Look at you. What a trooper. I'm sorry about your friend. Let's see if we can make it to your ship then, shall we? Alright, looks like his ship's over that hill over yonder. Let's see if we can get him there safely, eh? Look at that. Eventful night it's proven to be. Whoa, mate. You feeling a lot better? Good to see. Good to see. Looks like he's feeling a lot better. A band-aid did the trick. Rub a little bit of dirt on the wound and put a band-aid on it, just like me old mate taught me. Right as rain he is, right as rain. Alright, let's take him to his ship so he doesn't get caught out by any more nasties out here in the night. Dangerous night for a stroll, that's for bloody sure. Here we go, getting our final scan on the chill hooks as well. Very nice. Self-cloning cactus-like tree structure here. Double helix, carbon-based, naturally. And produces toxins that can be harvested. Toxic sap. Oh, we got a, hello there, little fella. Ooh, are you a friendly little one? Oh, I don't think he's too friendly. Let's give him a little scanny. There we go. Oh, he's not too oh, he's an interesting looking little fella, isn't he? Whoa, mate. All right, they're nasty little buggers. Check him out. Oh, crikey, mate. Look at all their eyes. Exposed frontal cortex. Chittering mandibles. Whoa, oh, and they're burrowing too. All right, everybody be on your guard. You never know where a burrowing creature's gonna come back out. Yeah, don't waste your ammo shooting into the ground. It's not gonna help you much. We gotta bait him out. It's the only way. Here he comes. Here he comes. There we go. Get him. Very nice. Good job, Ado. Good job, mate. Looks like we can harvest their bones for use in structural applications, but whoa, look at these little buggers. They are none too friendly, nasty little buggers, aren't they? They go down pretty easy with those exposed brains, but you don't want them creeping up on you in a pack, that's for sure. Especially, they seem like they're an ambush predator, much like the spiders from back home. Oh, we got an Ashtar and a few more of those nasties over there. Oh, and there's a big one over there too. All right, we have just wandered right into a really dangerous and precarious situation. So we're gonna back up. We're gonna back up a little bit. Come on, Ado, stop staring. Oh God, he's frozen. There's 3 reactions to dangerous and stressful situations. Fight, flight, or freeze, and he went for freeze. Here we go, come on, mate. Let's go into flight mode for a second here. So, oh, okay, some of those buzz runners. We're just gonna get up on the rock here and see if we can get a closer look at them. All right. Alright, mate. Yeah, we better deal with that Ashter first, I suppose. Hey, no, watch out. There's an Ashter in the bushes. Oh, mate. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Oh, okay. The Ashter's dealt with. Yeah, those Ashters. Super aggressive, aren't they? Oh, it looks like these things are a little nasty too. Okay. Alright, we're just going to keep this rock between us and it, but its friend is getting around behind us. Oh, there. Looks like they're pack animals, pack predators. Mate, they are beautiful. Just gorgeous. Look at them. Look at the structure of their head and mandibles. They are truly meant for hunting, aren't they? And looks like they hunt in packs. Kind of like the ancient wolves of Earth. Mate. Gorgeous. Don't want to get surrounded by them, though, that's for sure. They look fast, too, mate. They'll run you down, no worries. Let's give them a scan. The buzz runners. Yeah, we're going to have to see a few more of those to get full information, but looks like they're mostly defensive. They won't go out of the way for you, but if you wander into one of their territories, I think, you could be in a spot of trouble. Oh, hello, little fella. Aww. Let's see what you've got for us. Got any useful materials for us, mate? Just crack him open and have a look inside. Oh, he smells real nice. He smells real nice. Probably make a perfume or an aftershave from him. Source aromatics, eh? Let's keep an eye out for those little fellas. It can be hard to track down the little ones when you scan on a planet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This one's asleep. Let's see if we can get up on this rock here. Give it a scan. There we go. Right, let's take him down before he wakes up fully. I don't know if he's got any friends around. There we go. Dealt with. The old coachman coming in handy once again. This is definitely pretty rough and rugged, untamed territory here. Heading to this guy's ship is going to be a bit of an ordeal. I don't know how he made it over here alive, to be honest. I guess his friend didn't. Oh, looks like we've stumbled upon an Ashter guarding its prey here. Wouldn't mind getting in there and rustling up some of that for myself. So we'll take him out if we can. We've got a bit of help with us at least. Oh! Ah! Oh! We'll have to get Ado a bit of a stronger firearm, I think, if we're going to have him around for longer. But he's doing alright, he's taking care of himself. There goes the Ashter. Looks like it'd hunt a few of these in sniffers here. We'll take some of their toxin glands and hallucinogenic stalks. Here we go. Looks like we found his ship. Alright, mate. You're pretty much home free now. Alright. Where are you? Hey, buddy. There he is. There he is. You're alright, mate. Here's your ship. You're home free, mate. I'm sorry about your loss. But I'm glad we got you here safe and sound, eh?
You saved my life. Thank you so much.
You're bloody welcome, mate. Danger Tuckerman's the name. And you spread the word. I was out here surviving in the hostile wilderness, came across you, and saved your life in the middle of dangerous foes on all sides. You gonna be alright, buddy?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm just going off adrenaline right now.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. He must be too cut up about his buddy. Maybe that's just a working relationship, I guess. Anyway, good luck with everything, mate.
Yeah, it's harsh living off the grid. Without your help, I would have been a goner.
Too right, mate, truth.
Well, that's enough adventure for one lifetime.
Woohoo! Gave me a little 2,000 credit reward. It's gonna get us a few more rounds for our rifles. Very nice. Alright, it's the middle of the bloody night, and we're pretty far away from the old ship. So we're gonna have to try and start making our way back, I think. I think that'd be a good idea. But we might scope out this structure on the way. We're tracking an elite one of those little beasties here. I got myself a nice vantage point from this rock, so it's a good idea to try and take advantage of this situation. Find out whether they have the ability to spit. Alright, he looks like he's burrowed underground. There's a buzz runner in the area too, and there's a few more of them around too. I don't know whether he can burrow through solid rock like this, but I suspect we might be about to find out. Let's see if we can figure out where he went. Oh. I hear him. Oh, Ado, are you right down there, mate? Ado, you should have come up on the bloody rock. He's doing all right. Hey, no, you got this, buddy. You got this. There we go. Nice. Nicely done, buddy. Nicely done. There is the sleeping buzz runner I might just take down now. Very nice shot. There we go. Clean kill. A clean kill. There we go. It had some of that spicy genetic material we can harvest there. The older progenoid gland. Take some of that there. Very nice. All right, we're coming up on this structure here, and I see what looks like a radio tower. We don't know whether yet it's fallen into disrepair, is occupied by ruffians, scoundrels, good-for-nothings, pirates, that kind of thing. Or whether it's full of dangerous wildlife, or it's just got some friendly folks in there. I don't know. Difficult to say at this point, but we'll go scope it out. Hey, mates, how's it going over here?
I can't take a break right now. I'm already on thin ice with the foreman.
Well, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Interested in making some credits?
Yeah, I know, I kind of am.
Would you be willing to help us?
As it turns out, they're actually in need of food, and they want me to gather some meat from a nearby cave. That's kind of right up my alley, so I said, sure thing. So we're going to head over to a cave nearby and see if we can gather them some food, but we might stop in and see if they have any supplies for us first. Alright, let's see what you got, buddy. I don't have a lot of credits, but we're going to grab some essentials like med packs and Heart Plus. Actually, has a good amount of med packs, which is handy. Those can be difficult to get when you want them. Mate, this cave was really, really bloody far away. I'm not even there yet. This is where we went for reference before. We started our ship and we went out past the Terramorph sighting over here, out through the root system, then to the crystalline structure, and then we came up to the radio tower. And I've been running and running all bloody night. They didn't tell me how far away this cave was. Feel like a right chump right now. Well, I'm in too deep now. Might as well keep going. I finally made it to this cave. Well, there's some weird stuff going on here. They sent me here for meat. I thought there must have been some like local wildlife living in here, but there's like a big old cage here with something inside it. Watch out, Ado. What is it? What is actually? It looks like one of the little spider brains. I guess I guess this is the meat they want. No, it looks like they want us to go in the cave, but I'm gonna just have a little look in here. Jesus. What is going on in here? Oh my god, we better deal with this thing. Nasty little bugger. How did you get in there and how did he get in there? Was he trying to smuggle you off planet maybe? There is a black market trade in taking beasties from their natural habitats and sending them off to rich planets for people to have for their fancy dinner parties and whatnot. Poor little bugger. I'm thinking this might have been one of those situations. Look at this. What the what the crap? That's interesting. I've never seen this before. Well, this guy, he'd been force feeding him credits and drugs and benzenes and uranium. Was he trying to make some sort of like mutant beastie that he was going to ship off world? Masked zoologist. Look at this. Yeah, some scientist got a little too carried away with himself, I think. Well, looks like he got what he got what he deserved in the end, didn't he? You shouldn't meddle with things like this. Leave nature be. It'll take its own course. Stop playing God. Well, he won't be doing any more of this. Look at this, eh? 2,800 credits. Some nice drugs. Bunch of benzenes. And then this thing this poor bugger open up its stomach contents. Look at all the stuff inside of its stomach. Holy moly. Look at all this. 4 lots of Heart Plus. Wow. Quite the score, really. Quite the score. I'm glad I opened that up. I thought about just leaving him be, but I was a little too curious about that because I've never seen that before. So strange. Alright. So strange I had to break character. Well, a good score for us in the end. It was worth coming to this cave, even if this whole thing doesn't pan out to be super worth it. I was like, I gotta crawl up in here. Ugh. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with in this cave. What sort of meat did they send us after? It's probably bloody ashters. There'll be more ashters, won't it? What is that? Oh, no, it's the brainies. They want some brainies, do they? Ugh. Gross. Where did it go? Oh, shit. There he is. Get him, Ado. Get him. There we go. I'll swift hit with the bottomy shotty. There we go. Some prime meat, eh? That's what he's after. Some prime brain meat. Ugh. Ugh. just butterfly it out on a stick and roast it over a fire, you know? I admire him for that. I haven't eaten too many beasties that look quite that rough before, but maybe I better start learning from these folks, because if I want to live out here in the wild and become self-sufficient, then maybe I need to be willing to eat whatever it takes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Looks like we have another, another one of those master researchers. Mate, this has been quite the haul. Look at this. They are carrying a lot of credits funding for their dodgy research, no doubt. Look at all that. Mate, this was super worthwhile in the end. I know I had to run a bloody far way, but it's paying off. I'll tell you what. Scoring a bunch of benzines too, which is nice. It was on my list. I should be pretty set for those now. Oh, there's some of these little fellas in here too. Nice. Oh, and a big old dung heap. You guys know I love getting in amongst this. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice. It's like there's a few other beasties dead in the area. Maybe taken out by that brain bug. Little storage crate from the scientists, no doubt. Well, that was quite worthwhile in the end. We came out of here with quite the score. We'll take that meat back and get our payment as well. A long way to go for some meat, but, mate, this whole failed science genetic experimentation that they were doing over here, that definitely came to be to our benefit. 3 hours later. Enjoy, mate.
There you go. For a job well done. Thanks again.
Cheers, True Blue, mate. 3,000 credits. Pretty good pay for a chunk of brain meat. Not to mention all the credits we got over there. That might be our most profitable little expedition so far. Good work, Ado. We're making money, mate. We're making bloody money. I'm stoked. Can you feel it, man? Can you dig it? We also scored ourselves another level. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Very nice. It would be also a very good idea to get piloting ready for some potential space combat. But I am very tempted to like get the next level in ballistics or something as well and work our way up those. I think the combat perks are actually not something that I have taken in my main run previously that much. But in this case, killing things faster keeps us alive and also makes us more ammo efficient. You know, another 10% increase in ammo efficiency effectively is going to be pretty nice. So worth considering. Stealth also does help a little bit with that as well, and will also help keep us alive a bit more too. It takes a little longer to get the sneak attacks going as well. So we might go for the stealth maybe. It only gives a 5% damage increase to suppressed weapons, so just one of our rifles. So it's a little hard to decide, to be honest. A little hard to decide. Maybe I will take the ballistics. Upgrade our damage dealing here. Yeah, another 10% more damage with ballistic weapons. That's 10% ammo saved, if my math is correct. Looks like we've been out trekking in the woods here all the way through the night into the morning. Sun's just started creeping up over the mountains and started illuminating the tops of the trees, and it's quickly creeping its way down in here, so... Whoa, buddy! Whoa! Sick. Hey, mate. Look at him running down those grasshoppers. Maybe we don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Holy crud. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of him. Oh, my lord. Look at him go. Look at him hunting his pack there. See if I can get a nice picture of him, maybe. The light's not quite there yet. Yeah, mate, they're cool beasties, but the lighting's not quite there yet, is it? Still a nice picky, but not quite lighting up, getting the full appreciation of the beastie, unfortunately. Yeah, not quite getting his full beauty. I'll snap the pic anyway. Alright, we better be careful. There's a pack of them here, and they're in hunting mode right now. Oh, shit. I have a little stumble on the rock here. Alright, they're warning us off. Pretty sure I still need a scan or two on these things. Yep. Woo! A little close there. I felt like he might have been actually able to hit me off this rock for a second there. 80. There's a bit more of our scans done. I just need one more of those buzz runners. Full scanning on our little fellas here. Very nice. And there's another one of those buzz runners over there I can get too. Here we go. I just tagged him as he was running by. Very nice. Full scan on the buzz runners. We've completed the biome for flora here. Not quite fauna, it seems. I'm not sure what we haven't fully scanned in this area though. I was gonna say, I thought this is a bit of a dodgy place to have a farm with all the real nasty wilderness around here, but it looks like it's all fully automated. Apparently they don't like anyone working in the area. They want to be fully autonomous. No humans allowed to work here. They threatened us. They said no working on the premises. I wonder if it would be alright if I just took a little looky-loo though. They do have some of those nasty robo-dogs.
Your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got to make this happen.
Yeah, well, we need credits for that sort of thing, mate. No publisher's going to touch me, so we have to go indie, and that takes money. I think the robots might have gone crazy and killed everyone in the area. Oh, yep, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think the robots might have gone crazy and killed the workers. They took the meaning of the autonomous term a little too seriously, I suspect. Well, I think we'd be doing everyone a favor if we deactivated these robots, maybe. Might be a little dangerous, though. Yeah, they're going to take some deactivating from the looks of things. Yeah, decently armored, these things. I think that robot dog was the main issue. The rest of them seem to be utility bots. We might be able to get the jump on those. Give them a bit of forceful deactivation. Here we go. I see you behind there. Where's the rest of them on the other side? Oh, got some more utility bots running around there.
It must have been my imagination. It does run wild.
No, there was definitely some human-killing robots over there, mate. Someone set their protocols a little too tightly. Here we go. Oh my god, there's quite a few of them.
I am taking damage.
Mate, don't rush me like that. You're freaking me out.
Damage registered.
Ah! Get back off. Back off. I can't even eat you. But maybe I can sell the bits that I loot off you and then get some eating. You're right over there, Ado, mate. These things are psycho. Oh my god, they've absolutely lost it. Their code's out at all whack. Oh, keep clocking me. Right in the chin.
Repair not possible.
Keep going, Ado. You got this, buddy. I think Ado's done a good job of proving himself today. I don't know if we run with him all the time. We've got to get out there by ourselves to really learn things, but maybe now's not the time to be talking about this. Mate! Crikey. Alright, that's it. There we go, the cutter. Oh. Those things had absolutely lost it. Here I was thinking the wildlife was dangerous. The folly of man, eh? Making robot slaves. It's only a matter of time before they have their own robot uprisings, and we're seeing evidence of that everywhere, I tell ya. It's only a matter of time. I don't trust him. Never did trust him. That Vasco guy seems alright. I'm a little suspicious of him. Alright, now that those automata have been dealt with, we can have a little bit of a look. We did score a Grendel off this guy, but it is fully automatic, and the fully automatic low-level weapons are really weak, as we saw from the Maelstrom earlier. At least it does have ammo though, so I'll keep it handy for now. But getting a semi-automatic one is the go. Oh, we actually can harvest some of this Akila wheat here. I did not know that. Getting nutrient seeds from them. Very nice. Make ourselves some Akila bread. Where's my Akila sourdough starter? Look at this. Not a bad little haul. Very nice. Organic waste. I half expected to see some colonists in there that the robots have stuffed in there. Now, here's the computer. There we go. I see. Remove human workforce. Someone accidentally pressed this button. I see, that's the problem. Well, I can help them out in the future. I'll authorize those human workforce. There we go. And that's just in case there's any more robots. There's no robots left. Very good. Alright. There we go. Dealt with that problem. Made this place safe. All in a day's work for Danger Tuckerman. I've arrived back at the frontier to drop off some of the stuff that we collected on this expedition here. An extra helmet. I picked up a lot of extra drugs and things like that from those researchers. So that's pretty good. That saves us a lot of money as well. I've got a pretty good collection of heart and med packs now at the moment. And a few extra healing things. So that's good stuff. A couple of alien genetic materials. I'll drop one of those off. Just keep one handy for emergencies. We did get quite a lot of resources, especially a lot of benzines it looks like. Probably a bit more than we need, to be honest. But quite a lot of resources there. We have to see if we can craft anything. And we came out with about 10,000 credits, and I did spend a little bit at one of those suppliers. And we've got about 19,000 credits now, so we've definitely moved up quite a bit from this trip. It's been quite profitable. Yo, very nice. One of our fans last week said that I could just put little bits of stuff in the research and get sudden developments as well. And I didn't know that. I thought you had to fully complete. So today I learned something, put in one piece of cheese and got a sudden development finishing off this old Earth cuisine research. Very nice. That gets us unlock and progress on the next one. We can start filling that out if we have anything for it, which we do not, but we definitely should track all that though. We picked up a bunch of these metabolic agents that we can use in beverage development. I can't wait to drink some metabolic cocktails. Ho, cracky. Bet those taste good. I need to pick up some tranquility somewhere though. Looks like we can make ourselves some tasty little alien tea. Heard this stuff makes you learn faster. We'll go ahead and make some of that. Now, not too far from the ship up here was another little point of interest that I just wanted to check out. Just make sure there's no good opportunities available for us up here. So we're just gonna have a little bit of a look-see. Because this symbol on me scanner here usually means some sort of military installation or something like that. Could be a spaceport. I don't know. Right. I can see someone keeping watch there, and it's a bit hard to tell from this distance, but he looks kind of dodgy. Looks kind of shifty to me, mate. Let's get a better view, maybe. Although that would be a good place to start, potentially. Yep. Looks like we got some pirates that have moved into an old spaceport here. And there's a rather tough one looking on that tower there. If we can take him out, we could move up to the tower ourselves and take out the others. But doing so quickly and stealthily is going to be a little hard, with this guy being quite well armored from the looks of things. But we can at least get the jump on him here. Yeah, he spotted us. Looks like he might be trying to get some help. Ah, that's not ideal for us. Look at that jump. Yeah, nah, he's alerting the others now. Alright, we have to do this the hard way, I guess. I could still get up on that tower, but we have pretty good cover here. And these rocks. They're not so effective from this range. Woohoo! That was a good shot there, mate. Almost one-tapped him. There we go, finished him off. Yeah, there's a lot of pirates in there, I can hear them. Looks like that one from the tower got a little scared and ran inside. Yeah, this one's taking some very optimistic shots at us from all the way over there. I don't have much ammo left on my rifles, but we'll try and pick apart as many of them as we can from range here, and hopefully scavenge ourselves some tools to take down the rest. But if we can knock off a bunch of pirates, mate, then that'll be a perfect capstone to today's expeditions. I'll tell you what, it could be very profitable for us.
Not even gravity can stop you, Captain.
Are you being sarcastic? Because I fell and hurt myself a little bit? I'm alright, don't worry about it. There is a lot of pirates in here. But that's a lot of potential profit, you know? We're gonna have to intersperse our hunting trips with a bit of pirate hunting as well, I suspect. We've got a really nasty pirate in there, it looks like. I do really want to get up on this tower, but I want to do it without them spotting me if I can. I could be a lot more stealthy if I took my suit off. That would improve my ability to sneak up here, but if I do get... oh, shit. If I do get caught out of position, that's a bit dangerous. Alright, we're just going to back off out of there, because that was a bad position. There was a few more pirates there than I was expecting. I don't have much shotgun left. Is this open? It looks open. We might be able to poke in here and... there we go. Okay, this is a alright spot, but I don't have a lot of these shoddy shells left. I'm gonna have to keep them for emergencies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of suppressing fire there. Calm down, mate. Calm down. Alright, chip away at him with the old Grendel here. Well, new Grendel for us. There's that one from earlier limping around. Whoa, okay, mate, okay. Whoa, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Wait, give me a chance to reload me gun. Oh, God. Hey, no, help me, buddy. Help me. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. That is quite enough of that, mate. That is quite enough of that. He snuck up on me. Oh, he might have jumped over the wall like this one just did. Oh, mate. Ado! Oh, God, Ado, you're right, mate. You just copped an axe to the face. Holy shit, mate. Well done, buddy. You got him. You got him. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Oh, he had a nice helmet.
Are they really gone? Or did they see you and reassess?
Too right, mate. Too right. Let's take a look at that helmet we scored. O2 filtered. Very nice. I'll take that. A little bit more sprinting around before I get tired. More efficient oxygen systems. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, I wish I had some grenades right about now. Yeah, see if I can get up on these rocks, maybe. They're a bit tall, but could give us a vantage point here. Huh. 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 Oh, shit. Nah. I'm not gonna lie, I had a bit of a scare when that one came out at us with the axe all of a sudden, eh? It was a bit of a worry. We've got one around here. Hey, buddy. Just gonna duck behind here while we reload. There we go. Alright, we are chewing through ammo on this thing in a real hurry. Just hope we can get through all these pirates before our ammo runs out, but it's definitely looking a little bit iffy. See if we can loot something to keep us going. Might have to use that solstice if it comes down to it. Not a big fan of the laser weapons, but I prefer a conventional firearm for me hunting expeditions, but you know, if it comes down to it, survival's survival. That's all that matters in the end.
I swear to God, I heard something.
Yeah, it was probably the pirates, mate. It was probably the pirates. There we go. Knocked him off real good. Oh, Ado, you right, buddy? Taking a couple bullets there, mate. Alright, I'm gonna jump in here. There's someone around here, though. Where is he? There he is. Oh, dropped him, mate. Dropped him. Alright, I'll take all that. So we got a bit of ammo for the maelstrom if we need it. Okay. Pretty exciting stuff, eh? Oh, there's a big one over there. That must be their leader. He's gonna be a bit of a problem, I suspect. Now I gotta take out this sniper over there on the wall. There we go. They're down, but not fully out. Ado's getting amongst it. Look at him go. I'm going up the top of this tower. Hopefully I have a bit better cover. I don't much like this. Just gonna go ahead and throw this over there. I don't really want that near us. Alright, extra med pack could come in handy. Here's the big one. Yeah, he's stuck behind cover there. I don't have a lot of ammo to take him down with, though. If I can take off the others, we could focus him down. Someone crawling around over there. There's the rest of them, though. could get into that area. There's the one crawling around. My recon scopes picked him up. Looks like there might be some inside the building, yeah. I don't know if this would get him, but we'll try. Woo-hoo-hoo! Crikey! It didn't get him, but that was pretty cool, though. You got to admit. Oh, hi, buddy. That's the one from earlier. We got him, though. We dropped him. We better go investigate that guy. Just gonna use my jetpack here. I love these jetpacks. That guy might have some ammo for us, or even something better. Alright, alright. A bit of money for us, at least. A bit of money for us. Let's just reassess our current armaments. So we've got 2 regular Grendels. We just got a basic Maelstrom. And then a couple melee weapons and that rapid rip shank, which is not going to do us much good here, I don't think. Don't really want to be getting up with me knife. I could do a bit of, that's not a knife, this is a knife with them, but I'd rather just shoot him, to be honest. Let's see if we can get around on this guy. What is... Okay, it's just one of the grasshoppers. Had me worried for a second. I'm gonna loot this little work site area here before we move back into the main area. I see you, little grasshopper buddy. Oh, we got one of the pirates here on the outside. There we go. Only 2 rounds left for me 50 cal. But we dropped him at least before he could figure out where we were. Ooh, picked up a nice looking pistol here. It's built for space combat, unfortunately, which this does reduce our damage on the surface by 15%, which is not really ideal. Still an extra option, and even with that, it's still pretty alright, especially the corrosive procs do quite a lot of damage against tougher enemies. That can be a way to kind of like chip them down without spending too much ammo. We basically only have this ammo, though. I doubt we've picked up too much else. 27. So we'll go ahead and bind that up, though, for sure. Just as an extra option there. You can see, so it's 14 damage, but when we equip it on the planet's surface, it drops down to 12. So not that good, but better ammo efficiency than the rifles, at least, than the automatic Grendel and whatnot. Still a good find. Worth a lot of credits too, if nothing else. Free coffee. Don't mind if I do. Well, I'm glad I came down here to loot that then. If we can get through this one safely, we are gonna end today with a very profitable overall expedition, I think. Both in terms of raw credits made, but also in terms of loot from these pirates and earlier, those scientists as well. It's another Maelstrom, that's a lot of credits right there. Oh, I think we've got some pirates nearby. But where are they? Just inside here. There he is. Boom! Alright. Freeboot has taken cover over there. I would love him to come out near that. Oh, okay, buddy, okay. Maybe I can get up in there. Oh, I just want to top our health up here, be safe. Oof, I think I can get up in that. There we go. Perfect. He's a tough bugger, isn't he? Look at him go. He's tough. He's real tough. Dude's weathered 2 explosions. The fires fell, and he's still going. I need to take out that guy up top. Damn it. Not quite. Got me out of the rifle. I've got 2 shots left with this as well. There we go. Knocked him off. 1 shot left. Oof. I bet I don't need any more long-range encounters like that. I got 3 rounds for me, Coachman. A couple clips for the Grendel. And like 2 magazines for the pistol here. Oof. And taking out this freebooter here is going to be a real difficulty. Ado is helping us. He's getting rushed by the melee dude. Try and conserve our ammo. Hang in there, Ado, buddy. You got this. Okay, okay. You're right there, Ado. Get him, buddy. Get amongst it. Ooh, nice crit there. There's a corrosive proc as well. I think it's just the elite left. If we can take this guy down, we'll be laughing. I'm gonna get a bit closer. But he's gonna shred us at close range though, so we have to be careful. Oh, he's kind of moving up. I don't like that. We'll use some of our shotgun shells to full advantage here in close range. Lots of damage there. Lots of damage. I'm gonna get around behind him.
You're mine.
Surprise! Alright, it's not quite enough though. Try and outsmart him. See, he's looking where we were, not where we were going. Classic mistake. Where'd he go though? Don't have a clean shot on him there. Get around behind the rock. Ado, where are you, buddy? I think Ado might be having a breather, having a spell. Oh, he's distracted by Ado, it looks like. He's hanging in there. He's on his last legs. He's got a bit of cover from that. All right, let's move around. Oof. The Grendel doesn't do a very good job of getting through this guy's armor. He's getting low though. Push him. There we go. Nicely done, Ado. Nicely done, buddy. I saw your contribution there. Ooh, mate. Look at that. 2,000 credits. Modified Maelstrom. Ooh, tell me it's semi-automatic. Nah, it's got a suppressor. But not much else going on though. Still better than what we got. Oh, there's another one here. What do we got? Large magazine, reflex sight, tactical grip, exterminator. Okay, okay. That's definitely a bit better. Calibrated. So weapons have tiers. As you move up through levels, you'll start seeing more and more of the higher tiers. Calibrated, refined, and advanced, I believe, are the tiers for weapons. And it's basically just, they're just better versions of them, higher quality versions of them. So advanced being the highest damage version of a weapon you could get. So this is a lot more ammo efficient compared to the other Maelstroms we have. And it comes with a reflex sight, tactical grip, and large magazine, so it's not too bad. I would much prefer this be semi-automatic, but we can't mod that ourselves right now. It would be far more effective and ammo efficient as semi-automatic, but for now, that is a good find. That is a very good find. And all of this is worth quite a lot of credits as well. We will definitely go ahead and bind that up. It's our first calibrated weapon drop, which is a pretty big deal, actually. It's just if it was like a semi-automatic calibrated drop, we would be laughing. We would be in a very good state right now. Probably not going to use too much more of the, basic Grendels, just because they chew through ammo and do very little. But this guy here is going to be a lot more effective, and we picked up a fair bit of this ammo from the pirates as well. I think that might be all the pirates, but there might be some more inside, so we'll have to be a little bit careful as we move through some of their buildings. But now we can get to the looting. We can get to the looting. Raided their kitchens for food. Looks like there's a valuable book here as well, actually. Story of the Evans. Worth quite a lot of credits there. The bookseller might want it as well, so we can check that out. We're pretty hard up for credits, so I'm also going to loot things like digiframes and stuff like that we can sell for a decent amount of credits as well. So that was mostly just the mess hall, so not too much in there besides food. But we do need a bit of food for some of our recipes and researchers though. This is the main building here. Looks like it's an office. I think the pirate that was inside came outside and fought us. That does make sense. There was quite a bit of shenaniganry going outside. What do we got here? A bit of medicine, some sealant, some credits. That's always good. Looks like there's a weapon case here. Woohoo. Show us what we got. A solstice, which is worth a lot of money. So we'll take that to sell. Very nice. What else have we got in the area? More bags of coffee. Another valuable book up here, very nice. Origins of Species. Hey, I've been hoping to find some grenades and mines. Those can come in real handy. There we go. Mines, especially against wildlife, can be really good when you're getting chased down by something nasty. There's a safe here, but I don't know how to even begin cracking that. Hey, we got ourselves a issue of Grunt for some 5% more critical damage with ballistic weapons. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Oh, we're gonna be a little careful around that. Another weapon case as well, thankfully not locked, and it has an Equinox, which is worth a fair bit of credits. Not bad, not bad. All right, fully looted. Not too bad, not too bad. In between the various weapons that we took off the pirates and a few of the other little weapons lying around, the drugs that we picked up, some cash, lots of food. Gonna be a pretty good haul in the end. We'll take it back to Akila, unload it all, and see how we're doing financially. Before I get to the selling, we're at 21,000 credits. So that's not too bad. Let's go see what we end up with.
Saving it for just such an occasion.
Oh yeah? What do you got for me? He gave me a board. Oh, that's sweet, mate. That's sweet, I guess. It was just enough to over encumber me. Thanks, mate. He gave me a copy of the Solar Frontiers board game. I think that's his scavenging perk, basically just gives you like random items. He might occasionally give you something good. For now, a board game. That's kind of cute. It's almost like he just wants to play the board game with us. He's gonna be heartbroken when I just sell that for credits, but you'll understand. Alright, after restocking on ammo, which cost us about 6 to 7k, we ended up with 23,000 credits, which is not bad since we started out at 10,000. But not making a huge amount of profit, but making profit while still buying ammo. That's a good step up for us. So honestly, we're moving up. We're moving up. I feel like we're making ground, you know? I feel like we're making ground. We also got a fair bit of work done on our scanning. 5 out of 10 on the fauna now, and almost fully done on the flora, and 2 of the unique facets of this planet. By the time we nip out the frosty plains and then maybe just a little bit more on the savannah to finish us off, we should be pretty good on the planet survey. And we also got ourselves a lot of valuable experience as well. Managed to get 2 levels, almost 3 actually. So very nice stuff. Possibly most importantly, we managed to pick up a couple of nice extra weapons as well. So we've got a little bit more diversity in our ammo usage now, which is going to keep us going a little bit better and make us a little bit more cost effective too. This thing's going to be especially good in emergency situations, I suspect. So what do you think about our efforts today? How are we going? And what do you reckon about Ado's first trip? He seemed to handle himself okay. He could probably do with a better weapon, but he stayed in there. And he wasn't afraid to charge in when it counted and distract the enemies when I needed it as well. So he's an alright lad. I don't think we'll always be running with him necessarily, but we could take him out for little trips every now and then maybe. Take him a little treat, let him see how we work close up, since he seems to be a big fan of that sort of thing. Anyway folks, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I'll catch you for the next one, eh? See you later. And that's it for now. I'm Ziggy D, and thanks for watching folks. See you later.